Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Alright, whew, wow. Man, feels good to, of course, be backing this cosplay again. Yeah, I think it makes sense for me to be back in my Christmas barber cosplay once again, although, do you like the new reindeer antlers headband that I actually got for this one? Yeah, I guess it's after, since after I've accidentally broke the ones I currently have. I guess I'm in desperate need of course, a new headband anyway, saying, hey, that actually works pretty well with this cosplay. I mean, come on, if I can have a nice petticoat underneath the skirt, and of course this outfit, surely I guess I can go for a new reindeer antler headband for, of course, this cosplay. But hey, still works quite well, so I'm not complaining on that. So yeah, anyways, hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the pretty much everything that I got revolving around the Bachman Thomas's Christmas Express set that I actually got off of eBay some time ago, and yeah, I will say, despite the fact that I did get this completely used off of eBay for sure, I'm actually really impressed on how well this actually turned out for sure. It is exactly what I hoped for by far if I would have actually have that Sega set for sure, and it actually does run with, of course, most of the other Bachman Thomas Christmas themed items that I actually got beforehand for sure. So yeah. But either way, I am really impressed with, of course, how it turned out for sure, and yeah, I say it's well worth finding it on eBay for sure if you ever do want to get your hands on it for sure, and yeah, truly a great way to wrap up, of course, what I got in terms of Bachman Thomas Christmas themed items that I actually got for the past few weeks for sure. At least right up until next year, if I actually do get myself another one of these, just like that, with a quick snap of a finger for sure. So yeah, but we'll definitely wait and see what happens for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure, so no rush or anything. I'll just be here, and of course on my cosplay, yeah, my Christmas barber cosplay right up until you come back for sure, so yeah. Yeah, I'll just be here for sure, so no rush or anything. You know, I think for next year, I seriously need to think about going to some anime or cosplay Christmas themed event for sure, because, well, I think this cosplay is in desperate need of course, pretty much debuting at some sort of event around that, or maybe I guess for another con that'll be coming up, to which I know Holiday Matsuri will be a real good fit for, of course, this cosplay for sure, so yeah. And I seriously need to think about bringing this someplace for a nice photo shoot with, of course, some really great Christmas decorations set up for sure. I imagine maybe somewhere over at Destiny USA would be a real good spot for sure, but hey, I've got a whole year to think it through for sure, and I only do wear this cosplay seasonally for sure, so yeah. We'll definitely see what comes up for what will come of me in this cosplay later on down the road, so yeah. Alright, I guess if you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, it's that time of year again, folks. I'm back in my Christmas barber cosplay, and you know the deal for sure, like, with not just pretty much me and my barber wig with the brand new reindeer antlers headband that I actually got, but also pretty much this nice hoodie, this cute dress with, of course, the Peggy coat underneath it for sure, and of course to top it all off, some beautiful white tights, and of course my nice shoes that I customized for, of course, this cosplay for sure. You know what that means, right? That's right, it's Christmas time once again, so yeah, I guess it's safe to say pretty much Christmas this year has officially come and gone as we speak for sure, and boy, it's actually quite an interesting ride for sure, because let me tell you, by far, this year was actually far different than pretty much the previous years, hands down, and yeah, I think with what I actually did beforehand, for sure, I actually did accomplish a whole lot, hands down, for sure, so yeah. Sure, I guess there are some things that I couldn't actually finish in record time, hands down, due to some technical difficulties for sure, like, of course, part 2 of Isabella's Nutcracker, to which, by the way, we finally got it all sorted out, and it's officially up, hands down, and to even some that we've actually done pretty much hands down for sure, that we did actually complete beforehand, like, of course, pretty much the past 4 episodes of course, this show, pretty much 2 episodes of CGS that we actually did, alongside my miscellaneous thoughts videos, and of course my short form videos, hands down, and even my review on 8-Bit Christmas, which actually turned out pretty well as we speak, so yeah, I think it's safe to say that Christmas this year, yeah, it is far different than the previous years, hands down, and I am really impressed by it all the way. And surprisingly enough, dig a whole log, hands down, still got to spend some time with my family, hands down, chatting up with a few of my friends, and well, I guess as usual, during this time of year, I actually got some really nice Christmas presents, hands down, and boy, I gotta tell you, pretty much the ones I've actually got this year are actually quite interesting, hands down, for sure. Some are actually pretty good, while some just kind of seem a little unexpected of me, hands down, but you'll definitely see why once we actually get right to them, for sure. And that is exactly what we're gonna do for today's episode, hands down. So yeah, I've actually got all of my Christmas presents lined up and everything, ready to be showing off for all of you guys for sure. So yeah. And of course, well, just like what we normally do every single year, hands down, I'm gonna go through each and every single one of them one by one to see, pretty much see you guys, to show you guys what I actually got and see exactly what I mean, hands down. So yeah, that is exactly what we're gonna do, and boy, I've got a lot to say about all of them for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's not waste any more time, man. Well, let's get right to each and every single one of them. Alrighty then, well, now that we got the introduction out of the way, let's go ahead and get right on to, of course, all the Christmas presents I actually got for this year. So yeah, and of course, we're going to start things off with, of course, this thing right here. Now you might be wondering to yourself, oh, it's just a regular old envelope, hands down. What's so special about that? Well, surprisingly enough, in case you actually missed out based on the logo, hands down, it's not just any envelope. Surprisingly enough, it is actually a little something from Amazon, hands down, and of course, you might be thinking to yourself, is there an Amazon gift card in there? Well, yes, there is, hands down. So yeah, looks like I actually got myself another one of these Amazon gift cards for sure. That is, of course, gifted to me by my parents for sure. And surprisingly enough, this one pretty much only contains about $50 for me to add in for sure. So yeah, I have to say it is actually really quite nice for sure. And I think it's actually really quite great for sure. So yeah, I guess I got like a whole $50 to actually spend on Amazon for sure. So I'll be quite curious to see on what I'll actually get through there for sure. So we'll definitely have to wait and see on that. So yeah, but until then, I'm actually really glad that I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I actually got a couple things that I got from, of course, my sister for sure, and of course, her husband, hands down, to which, yeah, I guess next up, I guess this little pack right here, actually, yeah. I'm not making this up, but for sure, that is literally what it's called. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, a packing of course, what pretty much what it's actually called as little shit gum for the youngest siblings. So yeah, honestly, I actually didn't know this actually existed for sure, but boy, it really did take me by surprise for sure. So yeah. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm gonna be in for if I ever do decide to try one of these for sure. In fact, yeah, I think I might as well try one of these right now. So yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, I think looks like a regular old piece of gum to me. So let's try it. Huh. I guess I was right. It's probably just a regular old gum for sure. So, but it's actually quite nice, hands down. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say that pretty much this packet of gum right here is actually quite nice for sure. So yeah, I think I seem to be chewing it for a little, pretty much for, quite frankly, a little bit of time for sure. So yeah, I'll go ahead and set this down, just so that we can move on. And you know, I don't want to waste my time actually chewing all this throughout the whole video. So excuse me 1 minute while I go spit this out. Whew. Okay, I'm back. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that was actually quite interesting for me to try one of these for sure. And I think one of my fluffy, yeah, I think part of my cosplay might have came off of for sure. But don't worry, I'll fix it right around afterwards for sure. So So yeah, but I guess until then we might as well move on for sure. So yeah, next up, oh, I actually got myself a couple of buttons for sure. Again, I think it's pretty much from, of course, my sister and her husband for sure. And yeah, pretty much what we got right here is a couple of buttons for sure. Pretty much themed to pretty much a little something from the VHS era for sure. Yeah, one being of course pretty much that says horror, and of course another button that says warning: this video cassette will melt if left in the car or in the sun. Now that's actually a really cool hands out, because, well, yeah, it makes sense seeing of how I actually do grew up around the time VHS was actually a thing for sure. So I say these buttons are actually real good fits hands down. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed with, of course, the way they're both turned out for sure. And yeah, I say they're actually well worth it in the end, hands down. So yeah. All right, and I guess I know there are a few others I actually got from, of course, my sister and her husband, but I'll wait until later to show them off. But until then, next up, I surprisingly got pretty much got in this box right here a brand new set of nail clippers hands down. So yeah, I guess quite obviously enough, I'm actually really quite amazed for the fact that I actually got this new package of course, nail clippers for sure. So yeah, and these ones actually do look really quite nice for sure. So yeah, maybe I guess some point around later, I might actually give them a try and see on how they go, because, well, yeah, I guess pretty much if anything, my nails do need nice clipping for sure. So yeah. But needless to say, I think these will definitely come in handy for sure. So yeah, at least that's what I can say, of course, that front. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got the first 4 gifts out of the way, this, pretty much the next one we actually got, well, surprisingly enough, we all see coming every single year, and, well, here it is right here. So yeah, what I actually what I'm actually showing off to all of you guys is, of course, a brand new calendar that I've actually worked on for sure, featuring all the cosplays that I've actually done, pretty much from, of course, the past, yeah, some of the past ones I actually did, to some of the new ones that I've actually put together very recently for sure. And yeah, I think it's safe to say that every single year by far, I always look forward to pretty much work on a new calendar featuring my cosplays every single year for sure. And yeah, honestly, I think with what I've actually seen, including the pretty much the ones I'm showing off for sure, these actually turned out really great hands down. So yeah, and I also do love So yeah, and I also do love for the fact that I got pretty much the base of course, pretty much the calendar by far is actually attached this time hands down, so that way I can actually pretty much, if I can do it right, yeah, maybe I'll figure it out later, but yeah, I think I guess if anything, I'm still really impressed with, of course, how well the calendar actually turned out for sure. And yeah, I guess it is quite obvious I give it to my family every single year, myself including for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. But I guess for what it is, I'm really happy on how well the calendars actually turned out for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got that done, we might as well go ahead and move on to the next one that I actually got, and it's actually contained, of course, this nice bag that I actually got. That is, of course, part of one gift from, of course, my grandparents for sure. So yeah, but I guess obviously, I think, yeah, I guess for starters, pretty much I know I didn't get this from, of course, my grandparents, but I do know I got it from my parents, and yeah, I guess it's quite obviously enough. Got myself $100 for sure. So yeah, I'm really quite thrilled that I actually got $100 for sure. And Well, I guess since I did get this from my parents, you might be wondering what did I get from my grandparents for sure. Well, yeah, I guess obviously enough. Actually, I got pretty much a small handful of cash for sure, and if I can count correctly, I got myself 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, yeah, $74 for sure. So yeah, I think it's safe to say with all that combined for sure, I actually snagged myself an easy $174 for sure. So yeah, honestly, I don't need to say anything else about it for sure. I guess it is quite nice to get some good cash around Christmas time for sure. And, well, I can't wait to see put to good use for, of course, pretty much that amount of money, hands down. So, there's a lot of possibilities out there, so might as well make it count for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, now that we finally got that done, I think we might as well move on to, of course, the next stack of gifts that I actually got for sure, and boy, it's actually going to be quite an interesting one for sure, and I guess for starters, we might as well start off with, of course, pretty much some video games that I actually got. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, wait a minute, did you finally get your hands on some games and a Nintendo Switch 2 this year? Well, sadly, no, because, if anything, it still looks good, but it's way too expensive from what I've actually seen, so I'm not even gonna bother, hands down. But, however, there are quite a few Nintendo Switch games that I actually got for sure that I did get my hands on very recently that I was really quite thrilled to actually get for sure, so yeah, and for starters, we might as well start off with, of course, this. Yeah, I guess this is actually a great way to show it off for sure. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, this really nice Nintendo Switch copy of course, Sonic Racing Cross World. So yeah, I guess it is actually quite obvious, hands down. Yeah, finally got myself another Sonic the Hedgehog game for sure, and boy, I'm really on a thrill with, of course, this one, hands down for sure, to which, yeah, I guess I know in the past few episodes that I did, I actually did get myself quite a few Sonic the Hedgehog games for sure, but only after I actually saw pretty much the latest movie of theirs that they actually put out for sure. And seeing how Sonic 4 won't be out until right around 2027, they'll be coming up. I guess this one is actually a real good one to actually really get in my hands for sure, and boy, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get this game for sure. So yeah, but either way, I am really quite happy with, of course, this one. I think this came out absolutely great for sure. So yeah, and you bet I'm looking forward to playing this later on down the road. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I got myself another Nintendo Switch game that I got, and this one's oh boy. You're going to be quite surprised once I actually show it to you, hands down. So, yes, folks, you're not stoned, you're not high, you are seeing this right here in my hand. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, obviously enough, Elf on the Shelf, the video game. Or, based on the cover alone, it's basically the Elf on the Shelf Christmas Heroes. Yeah. Part of me did kind of wish this doesn't exist, but apparently it does, hands down. So yeah, I was really quite surprised to get this one in my hands for sure. In fact, I actually didn't know this game existed for sure, but hey, I guess pretty much for what it is, I don't need to say anything else about it for sure, although, is this game actually good, to be honest? That's what I want to know. So yeah, but needless to say, I guess regardless of course, all of that, at least I did get this one hands down, to which, I guess, pretty much of anything, I think, I think my mom actually might have gotten this game for me as some sort of a joke or something, to which I'll let you be the judge of that, hands down. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So, hey, at least I still got it, hands down. So yeah. Alright, and, well, thankfully enough, pretty much the third Nintendo Switch game that I actually got is actually gonna liven things up a bit because, well, we actually got ourselves another Sonic the Hedgehog game. So yeah, and here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much this wonderful copy of course, Sonic Origins Plus, hands down. So yeah, obviously enough, I think it's probably a much more amped up version of the Sonic game, Sonic Origins, hands down, and yeah, pretty much from what I've actually seen, I actually do hear this is actually a real good game for sure, and you bet I was really quite thrilled to actually get this in my hands, hands down. So yeah, I guess that makes two Sonic games that I actually got for sure, and yeah, I am really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure. So yeah, it was well worth it for me to get this one for what it is, and yeah. And you bet I'm looking forward to playing this later on down the road for sure. So yeah, I think that's probably why I can say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this game for sure, and yeah, I guess right up until I will play it, it's definitely going alongside all of my other Switch games that I actually got for sure. So yeah. Okay, and next up, well, surprisingly enough, I did get myself a little something from, of course, pretty much my friend and of course, my longtime collaborator, John McDowell, aka Trainboy54, and, well, obviously, based on the envelope that I got right here, I guess I might as well start off with, of course, this letter, hands down, to which it actually does say, and I quote, "Dear Ben, happy early Christmas, 10/23/25. Well, I'm glad to see he actually decided to work on this early for sure. So yeah, I hope you like my Christmas gift to you, or in this case, I hope you like my early Christmas gift to you. Your friend John McDowell, aka Trainboy54, and yeah, before I can actually show it off, yeah, it looks like he really is creative with, of course, this letter for sure. So consider me impressed, hands down. So yeah, and well, I guess pretty much in case a lot of you guys are wondering, what did I get from him this time? Well, do you remember when he actually did give me a stack of Thomas DVDs for my birthday last month? Well, surprisingly enough, he actually did it again, hands down, with, of course, 6 new Thomas DVDs that I don't actually own as of now. But I'm really glad that I got it in my hands for sure. So yeah, and those consist of course, Splish Splash Splosh, Thomas and the Runaway Kite, Trouble on the Tracks, Merry Christmas Thomas, Thomas's Christmas Carol, and of course the one that I've been anticipating to get back in my hands for a long time now, and that being, of course, Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. So yeah, this is actually quite interesting to note by far because, well, I guess for the past, for these Thomas DVDs that I actually got for sure, right? Yeah, I guess pretty much for what it is, I think I knew I would expect them for sure, to which, yeah, I actually don't own these right up until now for sure, but I'm really glad that I actually got those in my hands for sure. But for the case of Thomas's Christmas Wonderland, on the other hand, well, surprisingly enough, if you may recall, a long time ago, I actually showed off all of my Thomas VHSs that I used to have when I was a that I currently have, that I used to watch when I was a kid for sure, and that episode actually does have this pretty much this Thomas DVD pretty much that I originally had on VHS, but I sadly lost the tape to it for sure, so I'm only left with, of course, the sleeve cover for sure. So for a while, I've been meaning to get this back in my hands, but in the form of a DVD for sure. And well, thanks to my friend, I did manage to finally get exactly that for sure. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say this is definitely pretty much this is definitely one that I've been anticipating the most for some time, and I'm glad I got it in my hands. And as for the rest of them, yeah, I'm actually glad I got those as well for sure. So yeah, all these Thomas DVDs, hands down, I'm glad I got in my hands for sure. So yeah, to Trainboy54, if you're watching this, thank you so much for those, hands down. I'm really glad that I actually got those, and you really did a bang-up job in getting those for me once again for sure. So yeah, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Alright, and of course, well, I guess, obviously enough for the next one, I'm going to be showing off, hands down. I think it's going to be a really interesting segue, hands down, because we're actually going to be going from a whole stack of DVDs to one individual Blu-ray that I actually got for sure. And it's not pretty much... It's not a little something from Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, no, I'm sticking to a DVDs for all those, hands down. But it's actually on a movie from DreamWorks Animation. So, what is it, you may ask? Here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is this really nice, pretty much Blu-ray copy, as you can see here, on, of course, the Captain Underpants movie. Or I guess in this case, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. And yeah, honestly, I never saw it around the time it came out for sure, but I actually heard good things about it for sure. And it is actually quite interesting to note by far because, well, yeah, earlier this year, I actually did see another DreamWorks movie that they actually released, which was, of course, Dogman for sure, to which, by the way, that movie that I actually mentioned is, of course, based on the series of books that's actually done by the same author of Captain Underpants for sure. So yeah, I've been meaning to check this movie out for some time since I heard good things about it, hands down for sure, and boy, I'm really glad that I got it in my hands for sure. So yeah, this is definitely gonna go great alongside all my other Blu-rays that I actually got, and yeah, to finally get this movie in my hands, well, I guess to quote Captain Underpants himself, all I can say pretty much in that matter is tra-la-la! So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, but needless to say, I'm really glad that I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, yeah, now that we actually got those done for sure, we might as well go ahead and move on to the next batch for sure, to which, yeah, I guess pretty much for this next one that I actually got, pretty much got a whole stack of clothes hands down. So yeah, who in the right mind would still give out clothes right around Christmas? I mean, it's very boring. But thankfully, the ones I actually got are actually quite nice for sure. So yeah, I guess since I did mention my sister and her husband earlier, they actually did get me a brand new shirt hands down, to which, yeah, as you can see here, pretty much this shirt that I actually got right here is another shirt theme to, of course, the Movies by Yourself Club for sure. So yeah, I guess given to the first one I actually got pretty much beforehand for sure, that actually turned out so well, especially when I take it to my local movie theater pretty much to see a new movie for sure. And yeah, surprisingly enough, got pretty much another one of those for sure. So yeah, I really love on how well this shirt actually turned out for sure, and yeah, hopefully I think probably I guess once the weather gets warmed up and I go back to wearing short sleeve shirts again for sure, you bet I'm definitely gonna make good use of course this one for sure, because, well, yeah, I think it's a really good one to actually wear, especially going to the movies for sure. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I've, of course, pretty much yeah, I got this one that actually does look quite hilarious. Hands down, actually pretty much all it says on there, it says sorry, I wasn't listening. So yeah, really quite amazed on how well this shirt actually turned out for a shirt. And yeah, I guess I give it to what it is. Very well creative and quite hilarious. Give it to all that for a shirt, to which, yeah, I mean, give it to me wearing my earbuds, listening to music and YouTube videos, and hands down, yeah, makes sense to me. So yeah. All right, and this final shirt that I actually got right here. Oh yeah, this is probably this is actually quite obviously the most hilarious one of all. All it says on the front, it actually says, "I'm too old for this shit." Yeah, I think, yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I really do love on how nice it actually is for a shirt. And yeah, part of me really want to wear this pretty much more casually, but I think it will be a little bit too inappropriate. But although I think this will definitely come in handy, pretty much if I ever do wear it for any occasion for sure. Like, of course, yeah, like say pretty much if any of any people that I know of in my area actually talks about how great Donald Trump is as president, well, of course, I refer to you to this shirt. Or just any topic in general, hands out. I just need to wear this shirt, point to what he actually says right here. And that will guarantee to shut any person up, hands down. So yeah, and of course, pretty much, if anything, and I guess in this case, people commenting on, of course, my video saying that I'm a grown man and I'm not supposed to wear pretty much women's clothing, or I look like I'm pretty much I will look like some sort of pretty much any predator that would call Chris Hansen up. Well, to that I say, yeah, I think the shirt actually speaks for itself, hands down. So yeah, I just need to show you what he actually says on this shirt, and that will do the job just fine. So yeah, although I will say to any people out there watching this right now, yeah, definitely screenshot this and make this as some sort of meme, hands down, for sure. Just me pretty much holding this shirt right here with this actually saying right pretty much right here. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here all day, so you better screenshot this and make this as a new meme. Aren't we good? Great. So yeah, let's get this out of the way. So yeah, those are all the shirts that I actually got for sure, which actually turned out really good. And to top it all off, I've of course got a pair of sweatpants. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else about it for sure. It's just a regular pair of sweatpants. It's really all we can do at this time. So yeah. Nothing much else I could say except, well, next! Alrighty then, well, I guess with, of course, that out of the way for sure, I guess pretty much of anything, give it to what I've actually shown. You think they would just play out as, of course, pretty much what you would expect, of course, my part when it comes to some really good Christmas gifts, which is actually quite nice. But if that's the case, then please explain to me these final 5 gifts that I'm going to be showing off for sure, because, yeah, let me tell you all right now, yeah, like I said, there are some good ones that I've actually got, and some that really took me by surprise for sure, but hey, I've got a job to do to show them off, hands down, for sure. So yeah, we might as well do exactly that. So yeah, and oh, well, there goes my headband. So yeah, I'm actually getting used to this new headband for sure. So bear with me on that. So Okay, now that we got that diversion out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to our next give. And, well, obviously enough, I got myself a brand new amiibo, hands down. So yeah, what is it on, you may ask? Well, here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this really nice amiibo that I actually got, themed to, of course, Link, pretty much a Archer version of Link from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for sure. So yeah, obviously enough, I am really quite amazed, pretty much when I got this for sure, and, well, I guess it is quite fitting, seeing of how I do still have my copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for sure, and yeah, I'm really quite happy to actually get this amiibo for sure, and yeah. And you know me, I actually do love a really good amiibo for sure. So I think this is definitely gonna go great alongside all the other pretty much all the other ones I actually got for sure. And who knows, I'll actually put this to good use for well, actually play pretty much the game for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. But for now, I'm really glad that I actually got pretty much this one for sure. So yeah, another great amiibo that's gonna go great, and of course, pretty much, and of course, my collection hands down. So yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, I guess that'll do it for just one amiibo that I actually got for sure. So yeah, next up, we actually got ourselves a couple of Funko Pops that we actually got for sure. And yeah, I guess it is quite interesting to know. I actually got two this year for sure. Yeah. So yeah, and of course, the next one I'm going to be showing off, hands down. Well, you know how I said that pretty much of anything, the Elf on the Shelf video game is kind of unexpected for me to actually get? Well, surprisingly enough, pretty much the one expected thing that I will be showing off is definitely a new Funko Pop, hands down, but surprisingly enough, it's on one that I didn't expect, hands down, for sure. So yeah. Even I wasn't expecting it for sure, but hey, I gotta do what I need to do, hands down, so keep watching to find out for yourself, because yeah, you're gonna be quite surprised to actually pretty much hear to see this one for sure. So yeah, for the first one that I actually got for sure, so yeah, I am gonna show it off to you guys right now. So here we go. Yep, you're definitely seeing this. There it is. Right here in my hands. Yeah. Kind of expecting for me to show this off, hands down, and, well, trust me, I didn't expect it by the time I got this for sure, but yes, folks, you are seeing this right here. I actually got right here this pretty much this nice Funko Pop that I got right here. That's, of course, themed entirely to, of course, obviously enough, Barney the dinosaur. So yeah, honestly, I really didn't expect this hands down for sure, because obviously enough, yeah, I really don't have anything to say about it for sure, but surprisingly enough, I did take it for what it is, hands down, because yeah, I guess obviously enough from what I can gather for sure, this Funko Pop that you see right here is actually not that bad, hands down, and well, it's interesting to note, hands down, because I think by the time my mom got this for me, hands down, I think it might be a little something from, of course, my childhood, hands down, and yeah, and for those who are wondering, I will confess right now, aside from Thomas the Tank Engine that I actually did grow up with, hands down, for sure, there are plenty of other shows and movies that I actually did grow up with as a kid, and well, I'm not gonna lie, Barney is definitely one of them, hands down. So yeah. I guess it is actually quite surprising for me to get this hands down, and yeah, and I actually and when I actually saw online that they were doing a Funko Pop, of course this one I didn't express interest because it wouldn't be something up my alley, but hey, I think thanks to of course my mom getting this for me as a Christmas present, I now have it in my hands for sure, and well, I guess pretty much of anything, I think I'll make an exception and actually pretty much have this one for sure, so yeah. Kind of a little awkward for me to get this one for sure, seeing how I outgrew him at a very young age, but hey, I think we might as well take it for what it is, although in this case, where's calorically or 9 when I need him, so yeah, but needless to say, I say it was quite nice to actually get this one for sure, and yeah, I guess if anything, I'll definitely make an exception and actually keep this to having alongside all of my other Funko Pops hands down, so yeah. Alright, now that we finally got that out of the way, we might as well move on to the next Funko Pop that I actually got for sure, and don't worry, it is actually a real good one for sure, so yeah, and of course it's on this, so yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, another Funko Pop that I actually got right here, but it's, of course, themed to, of course, Sam Wilson, a.k.a. the Falcon, a.k.a. the new Captain America from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so yeah, I am really thrilled to actually get this one hands down for sure, and yeah, I guess it is actually quite fitting because, well, I do love Falcon and the Winter Soldier for sure, and yeah, I say this one is actually a real good one that I've actually got right here for sure, so yeah, I guess it's safe to say from what I've actually seen, it really is quite awesome to actually get this one for sure, and I am thrilled with how it actually looks for sure, so yeah, surprisingly enough, definitely a real good one that I actually got for sure, and you bet it's going alongside all the other Funko Pops that I actually got for sure, so yeah. Okay, well, now that we finally got that done for sure, I think we're now at the second to last one, pretty much that we got for sure, so yeah. Now, the Christmas gift I got coming up next is surprisingly enough one that I've been anticipating for quite a long time, hands down, ever since last year for sure, so yeah. And surprisingly enough, seeing how I did show off pretty much on my Thomas DVDs for sure, I think it's time to transition back to Thomas the Tank Engine for sure. But surprisingly enough, it is definitely on a new character, and it's definitely on a new model from Bachman Trains for sure, so oh wow, I don't know why it keeps on doing that every single time I move, but yeah. But you'll definitely see what I mean, so yeah, and that being, of course, on this, so yeah, what I got right here is, of course, a brand new Bachman Thomas model that I got right here, and boy, it's one that I've been anticipating for some time now, and that being, of course, on Rebecca, so yeah, boy, I gotta say, when I actually first laid my eyes on Rebecca, hands down, I was really hyped as hell for, of course, this one for sure, because, yeah, I think from what I can recall, even, I guess pretty much vaguely, Rebecca is, of course, pretty much one character in the Big World, Big Adventures era that actually seems to be one of the redeeming qualities, hands down for sure, and when I heard the news that Bachman was going to be making her as a new model for sure, I got really hyped for sure, and well, I think it's safe to say, I think I've actually laid my eyes on her pretty much at my local hobby shop. They actually do have her in stock for sure, and I have been wanting to actually save up whatever money I can to actually afford to get this one for sure. Well, I wouldn't have to worry about that anymore because, well, I did get this as a nice Christmas present, so So yeah, I am really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, and I'm impressed with how it actually looks, hands down. And I can't wait to pretty much get out the packaging next month for, of course, the new season of this show, and actually run it on my layout for sure. So yeah. But needless to say, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get Rebecca for sure. Now, if only I hope to actually maybe get Duck or Grumpy Diesel or let's see, yeah, maybe I think Ryan will be good, and yeah, very recently Stanley came out. I would love to have him. And I know next year I'm really excited for Flying Scotsman for sure, so we'll see what comes up, but yeah, I guess pretty much, if anything, I am really quite thrilled to get Rebecca hands down for sure, and yeah, I guess I don't need anything else to say on that for sure. I'm really glad I got Rebecca in my hands for sure, and well, I guess if Rebecca is, of course, one character from the Big World Big Adventures era that we got from Bachman Trains, hands down. How long until Bachman actually makes Nia next? Sure, I guess the idea of it doesn't sound pretty good, but hey, there's some possibilities on that, so get right to it, Bachman Trains. We know we want it, hands down, so yeah. Alright, and yeah, that'll do it, so alright. Now we're down to the final gift that I'm going to be showing off for sure, and, well, thankfully, from what I can gather, I definitely saved the best for last, hands down, so you thought the gifts from, of course, pretty much my friend Trainboy54, pretty much is good enough, hands out. Oh no, Sunshine, that's not enough, hands down, because, well, for the final gift that I'm going to be showing off for sure, it was actually given to me by, of course, obviously enough, my girlfriend, Casamelli, for sure. So, what do you see, you may ask? Well, I'll go ahead and show it off right now, so yeah, and I guess for starters, I've, of course, got this lovely card right here, of course, a nice little pig, which I do find quite hilarious and quite adorable, hands down for sure. So yeah, to which it says, "'Tis the season, time to ham it up for the holidays." Get it? Because it has a pig? Yeah, I guess it is quite obvious. So yeah, I guess it was quite nice to get this card from, of course, my girlfriend for sure. So yeah, and of course, obviously enough, I actually got this pen that I got right here in my hand, in my hands for sure. But it's more than just any pen. Well, take a look at what it actually says. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, it actually says Team Glinda for sure. So yeah, and you might be wondering yourself, could it be what it could mean? Actually, yes, hands down. So yeah, here it is right here. So yeah, what I got right here as a nice Christmas present that I actually got from, of course, my girlfriend, hands down, is this wonderful, pretty much, this really nice, yeah, I guess it is quite obviously enough. I've, of course, got Glinda's Bubble Wand from Wicked. So yeah, I guess pretty much if anything, I am thrilled to actually get this one for sure, and yeah, I guess it was actually quite nice for my girlfriend to actually get this for me for sure, and it is actually quite interesting to note because, well, if anything, I love the Wicked movies that we actually got for sure. I definitely thought the first one was actually really good. Yeah. Or I dare even say the first one was actually a really great movie, hands down. And despite a few issues, I definitely think the follow-up film, Wicked for Good, is actually a really good movie. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that I really do love both movies, hands down, and really did the incredible job being pretty much in serving the original Broadway musical justice, hands down. So yeah, and so yeah, and of course when I actually pretty much I got this one hands down. Boy, I am really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure. And yeah, I think it's actually quite fascinating by far. I am really quite thrilled with, of course, how it looks hands down, because, well, with the wand itself inside the packaging from what I could gather, it definitely looks really good for sure. And well, I guess according to the front of the box, it says it's about 22 inches long or 56 centimeters, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, even on the back, when they actually show off the whole thing in its entirety, I'm actually quite thrilled with how well it actually looks for sure. And it actually says easy assembly. So yeah, I'm actually really quite amazed by all that. And well, I also really do love the nice little pretty much. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, kind of hard to tell. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I also really do love the nice pictures they actually showed off of course, pretty much both Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glinda. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say pretty much I'm really glad they actually feature those two hands down for sure, because hey, you can't have Wicked without Elphaba and Glinda for sure. And yeah, I guess pretty much if anything, given to all that hands down, yeah, I think pretty much if anything, I was really quite thrilled for my girlfriend to actually get this for me hands down. And well, pretty much if anything, when I actually asked her if it's pretty much her intent to get me to cosplay as Glinda, as you can see from the box for sure, she actually did say yes. And well, yeah, I think it's safe to say that for one of my future cosplays coming up, yeah, guess it looks like I'm gonna be doing Glinda. Only if my girlfriend will join me as Elphaba for sure. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that'll be something I'll look forward to hands down. But for now, I'm really glad that I actually got this one for sure. And boy, I really do love my girlfriend for sure. And well, I'm glad she actually got this for me hands down. I still love the Wicked movies for what they are. And I think it's safe to say I'm glad I got a nice little piece of merchandise from the movies themselves for sure. So yeah. And so yeah, I think with all that said and done, that's pretty much all the Christmas gifts I actually got for this year. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that this year was actually quite an interesting one for sure. And yeah, I guess as usual, I really had a great time with, of course, pretty much spending time with my friends and family for, of course, this year, much like what I do every single year for sure. And yeah, with the gifts that I actually got for this year, yeah, it's rather small from what I can gather for sure. But I say they're actually well worth it hands down. So yeah, like I said, we got some that are good and some that I didn't expect hands down. So yeah, but needless to say, I'm quite thrilled with, of course, the ones I actually got for sure. And those are actually well worth it, of course, on my part hands down. So yeah. But yeah, needless to say, regardless of course, all that, I think it's safe to say that I actually did have a really great Christmas this year for sure. And yeah, I say it was actually well worth it as much as the previous ones for sure. Pretty much from 2023 onwards, hands down. And of course, surprisingly enough, right around afterwards, I did treat my parents to a really nice beef Wellington, hands down for sure, for a nice Christmas dinner. And yeah, despite the fact that I ran into some issues with it, including one instance where, of course, sadly the Wellington itself actually came out raw. So that's a bummer. But yeah, they actually did like it after fixing it up, hands down for sure. And boy, it really is actually really quite great for sure. So yeah, needless to say, I definitely had a really great Christmas this year for sure. And yeah, I'm really quite thrilled with everything that that we've actually done on that said day for sure. And yeah. And I think what really matters most is, of course, I actually get to share that experience with, of course, not just my friends and family, but for all of you watching this, hands down, for sure. So yeah, that's what really matters to me, hands down. And yeah, I'm really glad that I actually got you guys to stick around for, of course, what I do on my channel, for sure. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's probably what I can say, of course, that front. And I think on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this episode here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of WTPU. And by all means, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I would love to know on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode. And well, I guess on that thought alone, this actually concludes season 10 of course, of this show for sure. And boy, what a trip that was, hands down. I won't lie, I think going through everything that we've actually done during that said milestone season for sure, it really is actually quite amazing, hands down, for sure. And I'm really glad that I actually got to share for all of you guys, hands down. So yeah, and I guess given to that thought alone, I'll be excited to see on what will come up for right around next year for sure, because I just realized something. I suddenly realized that next year is going to be season 11 of course, this show, but it'll also be exactly 10 years since I actually first started this show for sure. So yeah. Yeah, it's hard to believe that I've been doing this show for nearly 10 years now, for sure. So I guess for that milestone that'll be coming up, I'll be excited to see what I'll talk about next, for sure. So yeah, but I guess until that actually happens, I know I've got a lot going through hands down, for sure. So I'll definitely leave you at that. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, hands down, and well, pretty much of anything, as usual, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'll see all of you guys in 2026 next year for season 11 of course, this show. So yeah, take care, everybody. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided.
If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.